Good evening and welcome to Big Z Sports. Join us for high school basketball and our winter edition Big Z Sports Show, brought to you by Altman, WM Commercial Roofing, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Novellus, and DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Interact with the Big Z Sports Show by following us on Facebook and Twitter at Big_Z Sports and on Instagram. Tonight's show is also presented by Wood Electric, Cush Financial Group, Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio, Auto Works Collision Center of Strasburg, Dumont Sporting Goods, McInturf Realty, Keim Home Center, and Niedenthal & Company. Now let's head to the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio for the best coverage of high school basketball with Big Z Sports.
Basketball is back in Z Country. Big Z Sports, Claxon Communications, and all of our wonderful sponsors are live from Bowerston as we are featuring high school basketball from the Rocket Center. It is the Newcomerstown Trojans in town. They are going to take on the home Conotton Valley Rockets, a pair of 4 and 10 teams. Rather interesting how these two teams have gotten to this point, though, as it was Newcomerstown, who've had a couple wins here and there early parts of this season into the midway point, still trying to find their way with a very young team. As for Conotton Valley, they were struggling to find their first win, and all of a sudden, they've now gone 4 out of their last 5 victorious. So we're going to see what both coaches have to say about this showdown, as it could mean a lot for the tournament seeding moving forward. In your Wood Electric pregame show, we are going to get to your coach interviews, again brought to you by Keim, and we will have plenty more coverage of what will be happening in this showdown between Conotton Valley and Newcomerstown. You're watching high school basketball. It lives with Big Z Sports here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Novellus Ciereszewski is the world leader in aluminum recycling, and they need you. They have immediate openings for general laborers, equipment operators, and various skilled trade positions. They'll start you at $22 per hour or higher. There are advancement opportunities, and Novellus offers industry-leading benefits. To apply or find out more, go to novellus.com/careers and search Ciereszewski. That's novellus.com/careers and search Ciereszewski. Novellus is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this winter.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC vitamins and minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Back in again to Bowerston and the Wood Electric pregame show as we get set for high school basketball from the Rocket Center. The Conotton Valley Rockets are hosting the Newcomerstown Trojans, and joining us along the sideline are segments with the coach brought to you by Kime. It's head coach Seb Troyer for Newcomerstown. Now, Coach, 4-11, you guys come in here. Obviously, you are looking for more in the win column, but it's been a little while since you've been able to be out there on the court.
Yeah, we haven't played since January 9th due to a couple cancellations, the weather. So we're looking forward to get back. So I'm kind of nervous about the first 8 minutes, but we'll see how they do.
Well, they say it's like riding a bicycle, right? Maybe that's what it'll be for your Newcomerstown team. We know that this season, we've seen you guys a couple times. You got a couple scorers who can really put it up there in bunches. Tell me about maybe the offensive production that's been coming out this year. We know Gavin Smith's a name that we're going to see up there.
Yeah, Gavin, he's one of our sophomores. Javen Lapidy's other sophomore. We have David in Newkirk. He's a senior. He's coming along. Clayton Fish, a junior. I think we're just now finally understanding the role of each player on a team. And I see it in practice every day how we can pass the ball now and to the right spots. And, we're actually attacking the hoop, which is nice to see that they understand that we don't need to shoot threes every time down the floor. So we got Damian, Javen, Gavin. We're going to start another sophomore tonight, Tanner Smith. He's been, hustling all over the place in practice, so he's going to get his shot to shine tonight, so we'll see how it goes.
No, I promise we're going to get Gavin's name right this time because we messed that up the last time I think we had him. Looking across the court at Conotton Valley, this is a team that really struggled the beginning parts of the year. All of a sudden now they've won 4 out of 5 and they're on their home court. So what are you expecting out of the Rockets?
Yeah, Conotton Valley, they're a young team like we are, and I think they're just now gelling together. Like you said, 4 out of 5. They had that close win at TCC Wednesday night, 26-25. We have to go into it, and we got to just, one, it's their home court, and we know that. But we just got to play hard and see what happens.
And just the last question for you here, Coach. What are you guys hoping to accomplish in a game like this? You're away from home. It's been a while since you played, and tournaments are right around the corner. So what are you trying to accomplish night in and night out?
We're just continually to get better each game, be great teammates, just, work on, not turn the ball over a lot, and just, like I said, just be great teammates. It's been a while since we played, but I think the kids are hungry. They're ready to go. So we'll see what happens, but we just got to work on not turning the ball over tonight.
Well, thank you so much for your time as always, and good luck to the Trojans.
Thank you.
Head coach Seb Troyer for the Newcomerstown Trojans, brought to you by Kime. Stick around. We're talking with head coach Jeremy 80 of the Rockets up next on your Wood Electric pregame show.
The First National Bank of Denison appreciates the hard work and dedication area athletes exhibit to be the best they can be for their team. We follow that same philosophy with our customers, working hard to build personal relationships and making our services convenient. The First National Bank of Denison's community involvement is important to us, and we love supporting our local schools. The First National Bank of Denison, with offices in Denison, Dover, Janate and Hutton, South Broadway, and Schunbrunn and New Philadelphia. We have our roots where others have their branches. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? This is Garrett Jacobs with AutoWorks Collision Center. We service cars, trucks, SUVs, and even semi-trucks and RVs. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, AutoWorks has you covered. We even offer alignments for your heavy-duty vehicles like buses, motorhomes, and semis with our state-of-the-art Hunter alignment system. Call 330-878-4223. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Let AutoWorks of Strasburg work for you.
Live more comfortably this winter with the help of Unified Insulation Systems. Unified Insulation Systems is a full-service insulation and weatherization provider that can show you how to properly insulate your home or business. With good insulation from Unified Systems, you can prevent your gutters from freezing and get rid of your high-energy bills. Call Jeremiah Thomas today for your free quote at 330-773-7377 or visit unifiedinsulation.com. Call Unified Insulation Systems today, your most trusted name in insulation. Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Back into Bowerston and Conotton Valley as we're live from the Rocket Center, bringing you high school basketball in Z Country. It is the Conotton Valley Rockets hosting the Newcomerstown Trojans, and we are going to go along the sideline with the coach, brought to you by Keim. It's head coach Jeremy 84 Conotton Valley. And coach, you know, we had talked to you earlier on this year. You guys were really pushing hard trying to get that first win. You end up topping Bellsville and get that first win. Now, all of a sudden, 4 out of 5. You guys are kind of on a hot streak.
Yeah, sometimes it just takes to getting over that hump there, and our kids have battled. We've lost 4 games now by 4 or less points, and we've been in a lot of games, but, that first win kind of makes you feel good. Our kids play with a little bit more confidence. So, yeah, we've been on a little bit of a heater here. We're on 4 or less 5, and, looking for another big win tonight against Newcomerstown.
Now, the last time out, I know it had to feel good because you guys kind of avenged an earlier loss in the season when you took on TCC. Only 26-25, though, talk a little bit about that contest. Had to be a gritty defensive battle, I would imagine.
Yeah, it was a great game, great atmosphere. We knew we had to deflate the ball a little bit because last time we played, they just ran up and down, got a lot of transition points, and we sat back and played some zone. They didn't shoot very well, and that's why I keep telling our kids, if you do the little things, and you got to give yourself a chance to win at the end. And it finally paid off with Brooks hitting 2 free throws at the end of the game there to kind of seal it with a 1-point win.
Had to have a lot of confidence that it was Brooks on the line for you guys.
Yeah, and I trust all the kids, and that's why you practice free throws every day. We shoot 20 to 30 free throws, but you can't simulate that pressure, and he's stepped up all year, and he's having a great year, so I'm very proud of that accomplishment that he had, that game.
Now, getting on this hot streak when you guys have, considering tournaments are really not that far away at all, what can this do for a team's confidence? We noticed when we got here, there were kids who were ready to go. They looked amped up. They looked ready. They looked prepared. How much of a luxury is that, and what can it do to help you for the tournament?
Yeah, I think our kids have been kind of laser focused in after that win at Bellsville. We've competed and played hard, and confidence is a huge thing with kids in any team, and right now we're playing with a lot of confidence, and it's the best time to have confidence right here towards the end here before the season and the seeding drawing. So our kids got here early today. They're excited. They know what's at stake, and the first time I think they felt like they cut themselves short a little bit. So I think I hope they're ready to play tonight against a good Newcomerstown team.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Coach, and good luck to the Rockets.
Hey, thank you very much.
Head coach Jeremy 80 for the Conotton Valley Rockets, brought to you by Keim. Stick around. We wrap up the Wood Electric pregame show and get to tonight's tip-off coming up after this. Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Back in again to Bowerston and the Wood Electric pregame show as we get set for high school basketball from the Rocket Center. The Conotton Valley Rockets are hosting the Newcomerstown Trojans, and joining us along the sideline are segments with the coach brought to you by Keim. It's head coach Seb Troyer for Newcomerstown. Now, Coach, 4-11, you guys come in here. Obviously, you are looking for more in the win column, but it's been a little while since you've been able to be out there on the court.
Yeah, we haven't played since January 9th due to a couple cancellations, the weather. So we're looking forward to get back. So I'm kind of nervous about the first 8 minutes, but we'll see how they do.
Well, they say it's like riding a bicycle, right? Maybe that's what it'll be for your Newcomerstown team. We know that this season, we've seen you guys a couple times. You got a couple scorers who can really put it up there in bunches. Tell me about maybe the offensive production that's been coming out this year. We know Gavin Smith's a name that we're going to see up there.
Yeah, Gavin, he's one of our sophomores. Javen Lapides, other sophomore. We have David and Newkirk, he's a senior, he's coming along. Clayton Fish, a junior. I think we're just now finally understanding the role of each player on a team, and I see it in practice every day how we can pass the ball now and to the right spots, and we're actually attacking the hoop, which is nice to see that they understand that we don't need to shoot threes every time down the floor. So we got Damian, Javen, Gavin. We're going to start another sophomore tonight, Tanner Smith. He's been, hustling all over the place in practice, so he's going to get his shot to shine tonight, so we'll see how it goes.
No, I promise we're going to get Gavin's name right this time because we messed that up the last time I think we had him. Looking across the court at Conotton Valley, this is a team that really struggled the beginning parts of the year. All of a sudden now they've won 4 out of 5 and they're on their home court. So what are you expecting out of the Rockets?
Yeah, Conotton Valley, they're a young team like we are, and I think they're just now gelling together. Like you said, 4 out of 5. They had that close win at TCC Wednesday night, 26-25. We have to go into it, and we got to just, one, it's their home court, and we know that. But we just got to play hard and see what happens.
And just the last question for you here, Coach. What are you guys hoping to accomplish in a game like this? You're away from home. It's been a while since you played, and tournaments are right around the corner. So what are you trying to accomplish night in and night out?
We're just continually to get better each game, be great teammates, just, work on, not turn the ball over a lot, and just, like I said, just be great teammates. It's been a while since we played, but I think the kids are hungry. They're ready to go. So we'll see what happens, but we just got to work on not turning the ball over tonight.
Well, thank you so much for your time as always, and good luck to the Trojans.
Thank you.
Head coach Seb Troyer for the Newcomerstown Trojans, brought to you by Keim. Stick around. We're talking with head coach Jeremy Adie of the Rockets up next on your Wood Electric pregame show.
This is Carly Mills. At First Federal Community Bank, our mission is to empower the financial well-being of our community one person at a time. Through integrity and quality, we earn the trust of our customers and exceed their expectations. First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898. Serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Uhrichsville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC.
Jeff Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all those communities, there's nothing better than high school basketball. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season, and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Back into Bowerston and Conotton Valley as we're live from the Rocket Center, bringing you high school basketball in Z Country. It is the Conotton Valley Rockets hosting the Newcomerstown Trojans, and we are going to go along the sideline with the coach, brought to you by Kime. It's head coach Jeremy 80 for Conotton Valley. And coach, you know, we had talked to you earlier on this year. You guys were really pushing hard trying to get that first win. You end up topping Bellsville and get that first win. Now, all of a sudden, 4 out of 5. You guys are kind of on a hot streak.
Yeah, sometimes it just takes to getting over that hump there, and our kids have battled. We've lost 4 games now by 4 or less points, and we've been in a lot of games, but, that first win kind of makes you feel good. Our kids play with a little bit more confidence. So, yeah, we've been on a little bit of a heater here. We're on 4 of the last 5, and, looking for another big win tonight against Newcomerstown.
Now, the last time out, I know it had to feel good because you guys kind of avenged an earlier loss in the season when you took on TCC. Only 26-25, though. Talk a little bit about that contest. Had to be a gritty defensive battle, I would imagine.
Yeah, it was a great game, great atmosphere. We knew we had to deflate the ball a little bit because last time we played them, they just ran up and down, got a lot of transition points. And we sat back and played some zone. They didn't shoot very well. And, that's why I keep telling our kids, if you do the little things, and you got to give yourself a chance to win at the end. And, it finally paid off with Brooks hitting 2 free throws at the end of the game there to kind of seal it with a 1-point win.
Had to have a lot of confidence that it was Brooks on the line for you guys.
Yeah, and I trust all the kids, and that's why you practice free throws every day. We shoot 20 to 30 free throws, but you can't simulate that pressure, and he's stepped up all year, and he's having a great year, so I'm very proud of that accomplishment that he had, that game.
Now, getting on this hot streak when you guys have, considering tournaments are really not that far away at all, what can this do for a team's confidence? We noticed when we got here, there were kids who were ready to go. They looked amped up. They looked ready. They looked prepared. How much of a luxury is that, and what can it do to help you for the tournament?
Yeah, I think our kids have been kind of laser focused in after that win at Bellsville. We've competed and played hard, and confidence is a huge thing with kids in any team. And right now we're playing with a lot of confidence, and it's the best time to have confidence right here towards the end here before the season and the seeding drawing. So, our kids got here early today. They're excited. They know what's at stake. And, the first time I think they felt like they cut themselves short a little bit. So I think I hope they're ready to play tonight against a good Newcomerstown team.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Coach, and good luck to the Rockets.
Hey, thank you very much.
Head coach Jeremy 80 for the Conotton Valley Rockets, brought to you by Kime. Stick around. We wrap up the Wood Electric pregame show and get to tonight's tip-off coming up after this.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Novelis Ciereszewski is the world leader in aluminum recycling, and they need you. They have immediate openings for general laborers, equipment operators, and various skilled trade positions. They'll start you at $22 per hour or higher. There are advancement opportunities, and Novelis offers industry-leading benefits. To apply or find out more, go to novelis.com/careers and search Ciereszewski. That's novelis.com/careers and search Ciereszewski. Novelis is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this winter.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Welcome back into the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio as Big Z Sports is getting set for tonight's presentation of high school basketball. As we are getting ready now, and it appears as things, the last couple minutes here and warm-ups ticking down, and I'm going to go down and check in with Adam Ciereszewski on a TMK Valley Propane sideline check-in. Adam, you're down there, you've been handing out shirts and such, you've been walking around, shaking hands, kissing babies, all that stuff. This is going to be a packed house, I think, tonight.
It is. The one thing I haven't had tonight is a cookie, but things are filling in here. The home side on the opposite side from you is pretty darn near full, and the visitor side right below you, it's filling up as we speak. So it's going to be a good crowd tonight. It should be a good basketball game as well.
Maybe they all thought you was going to have some Carrie Underwood tickets in your pocket or something out here tonight.
Evidently, like I said, it's pretty packed out. It's a bigger crowd than what we saw when we were out here a few weeks ago. Now, granted, that was a Saturday and a Sunday, so that makes it sometimes a little bit more difficult.
I do have to say, if you're wondering why Adam's talking about cookies, you're thinking, what in the world? A big thank you to Superintendent Zuckel out here for Conotton Valley as he hooked us up with some baked goods before tonight's tip-off. We always have to say thank you to him and thank you to Athletic Director Eddie Marsh for all they do. It's a great place to come, and if you haven't been here to see a game, you got to stop by the Rocket Center. This place is absurd. People are going to get tired of us mentioning that. No, we're just telling you that over and over because you got to get here.
And let me tell you, if you're nice enough to Eddie and you want to have a discussion about the bowling alley downstairs,
oh, he's going to show you.
He might even let you roll a few games. I don't know.
Well, we didn't try that. We just wanted to see the bowling alley. Also, because we didn't want to embarrass ourselves. And considering that is the location of greatness of a state champion team.
Yes, it is. Yes,
and who knows? Could be back-to-back state champions. All right, minute and a half showing on the clock. Real quick before we get into our national anthem and we step away. Niedenthal and company, keys to the game for the Conotton Valley Rockets on their home court. Keep that momentum rolling. They have won 4 of their last 5. Simple as that. Take care of business and you find yourself in some rare air all of a sudden, winning 5 out of 6. As for the Newcomerstown Trojans, Shannon, what do you got for them?
I think they're going to have to maybe push the ball a little bit. Don't let Conotton Valley control the tempo like they did against TCC, and you're going to have to make your shots at the end of the day. You can't leave any baskets, unmade.
That is a look at your Niedenthal and Company keys to the game from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio. Last minute ticking away now from the clock from the pregame period as we are almost set for the night's tip-off. Conotton Valley hosts Newcomerstown. Stick around. We're going to honor America with the national anthem. And when we return, starting lineups and opening tip-off. Rockets hosting the Trojans after this.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
The First National Bank of Denison appreciates the hard work and dedication area athletes exhibit to be the best they can be for their team. We follow that same philosophy with our customers, working hard to build personal relationships and making our services convenient. The First National Bank of Denison's community involvement is important to us, and we love supporting our local schools. The First National Bank of Denison, with offices in Denison, Dover, Jeanette and Hutton, South Broadway, and Schunbrunn and New Philadelphia. We have our roots where others have their branches. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? This is Garrett Jacobs with AutoWorks Collision Center. We service cars, trucks, SUVs, and even semi-trucks and RVs. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, AutoWorks has you covered. We even offer alignments for your heavy-duty vehicles like buses, motorhomes, and semis with our state-of-the-art Hunter alignment system. Call 330-878-4223. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Let AutoWorks of Strasburg work for you.
Live more comfortably this winter with the help of Unified Insulation Systems. Unified Insulation Systems is a full-service insulation and weatherization provider that can show you how to properly insulate your home or business. With good insulation from Unified Systems, you can prevent your gutters from freezing and get rid of your high-energy bills. Call Jeremiah Thomas today for your free quote at 330-773-7377 or visit unifiedinsulation.com. Call Unified Insulation Systems today, your most trusted name in insulation. Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Back into the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio. High school basketball about to get underway as it is Newcomerstown in Bowerston to take on Conotton Valley. Gotten through just about everything, including our Niedenthal and Company keys to the game. But it will be time now for our starting lineups. And Shannon Thomas, why don't you go ahead and take things away?
Yeah, starting for the Conotton Valley Rockets will be number 4, sophomore Gavin Haney, stands 5'11". Number 10, Zach Putnam, he's a junior, standing 5'11". Number 12, junior Jared Peterson, 5'11". Brooks Bauer, number 21, he's a junior, 5'11". And Camden Wright, number 24, he's a sophomore, and he's only 5'10".
As for the Newcomerstown Trojans in town, starting things off for them is number 2, 6-foot-tall senior Damian Newkirk. Then it is number 5, one of the sophomores on this team, 5'11", Tanner Smith. Then it's number 12 in Matt Miller. He is a 5'10" senior. Number 20, Javin Lafferty. He is a 5'11" sophomore in the starting lineup. And finally, number 23, the 6'3" sophomore scoring machine. It is Gavin Smith. Those are your starting lineups. We are almost set for tip-off in tonight's featured matchup. Doesn't get much better than this out of the IVC. And remember, if you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so right now, as we have this game featured both on air here at 99.9 and on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Bringing you wall-to-wall coverage tonight. Newcomerstown takes on Conotton Valley, and taking this tip, it will be Smith as he's matched up against Peterson. Newcomerstown wearing the all-black with the orange lettering trimmed in white. It will be Conotton Valley with the classic whites trimmed in yellow and green with the yellow numbering. Officials give their final instructions. We have the whistle and we have the tip, and underway from Bowerston it is Newcomerstown ball. For the Trojans to bring it up, it will be Newkirk. And we'll see how much Newcomerstown wants to push the pace. Lafferty has it. He'll go around. Conotton Valley kind of in that zone defense. They're trying to lock down. Entry pass to Smith is going to get plucked away, and it's Gavin Haney. He's got his first steal.
Yeah, nice job right there, zone defense. They try to force a bounce pass inside, but Haney was able just to poke it away.
First turnover of the ball game, as it will be Conotton Valley ball. Cam Wright tries an entry pass off the shoelaces of Brooks Bauer. It goes out of bounds, and that will be the second turnover of the game.
Yeah, both passes try to get him inside by both teams, and like I said, both of them have a turnover here early.
Both these teams at 4-10, 2 wins in the IVC. Looking to improve upon that. It's Lafferty who's open from the corner. 3-point shot rattles in and out. Wright grabs the rebound for Conotton Valley.
Yeah, the Rockets in that 1-3-1 zone there. They tried to set up a screen. They got a nice little wide open shot, just rimmed in and out.
Bauer works left side. He'll give it off to the hands to Putnam. They work it through again. Bauer, entry pass. Putnam, right block. One dribble. He's double teamed. Back out. Bauer thought about a 3. Instead, he'll drive. Stops in the paint. Kicks back out. Right. And he'll reset again. Bauer gets the ball at the top of the key. He's guarded by Smith. The Trojans. Haney has it left side, and he is picked up by Newkirk. Entry pass goes into Putnam, and they're going to get a foul here. I believe they're going to say that Tanner Smith shoved him behind. We'll go down now with a trip to the sideline brought to you by TMK Valley Propane. As sure enough, Adam, that is what the foul was going to be on Smith. A little too handsy.
Yeah, a little body contact there on the entry pass. Got him on the foul.
First foul of the ball game. First team foul and first foul on Smith. Still Rockets ball, 6.5 shown in the first. No score. Bauer works right side. We'll find Wright, who goes right back to him. Conotton Valley trying to set something up underneath. Entry pass again. It's off the feet of Newkirk. Goes in the hands of Peterson.
Yeah, Trojans playing man defense right now. We got to give it to Conotton Valley. They're being patient.
That one nearly plucked away by Smith as he gets in the passing lane of Haney, who'll have to pick it up and go out to Peterson. Boy, that's 6'3" frame for a sophomore. He's got a lot of length, and it makes it a nightmare when you're matched up when he's matching up on you on defense. Haney's going to drive right side. He has it blocked by Newkirk. The ball makes its way out. Bauer for 3, too long. Peterson offensive board. Kicks out, Putnam, and he will reset.
Conotton Valley doing a nice job right now. They're getting off their shots and getting offensive rebounds, kicking it back out, reset their offense.
Rockets ball. Bauer looks for somebody to go in motion. He'll find Putnam, but they're working backwards now. Drive again. Bauer, right block. Slings it. Finds an open right in the corner, who is good from deep. First points of the ball game are on a nice drive there from Bauer, who finds an open right, who cashes it in from deep.
Yeah, the officials missed one down here. Bauer got the ball, and he stepped out of bounds down there, and the official didn't catch it.
3-point shot on the way for Lafferty, and he'll knock it down. As we got a tie ball game, but we got an injured Rocket on the floor. As we will go ahead and take our first Cush Financial Group timeout. 3-3 is your score, 5:17 showing here in the first.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
The certified public accountants at Newcomerstown Company believe in the value of relationships. Newcomerstown Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Newcomerstown Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Newcomerstown facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Schroyer's happy with the defense he's seeing down here. That he was focused. He told the team they got to focus on the offense or the defensive glass. Gave up too many offensive rebounds in that first possession.
Thank you for that, Adam. Again, also thank you to TMK Valley Propane for jumping on as our sideline sponsor. 5 minutes showing in the first, 3-3 ball game. As there's been no lack of contact early on. Wright's going to drive, and Newcomerstown has a sub in. We'll get to that here in a minute. Wright is harassed on defense. Now Tanner Smith's going to jump in front of Bauer and force the turnover. You could see that one coming after how tight they locked up that defense, as we got a whistle going the other way and a turnover for Newcomerstown now.
Yeah, as Lafferty stepped out of bounds over there, he got the ball and tried to pivot to go the other way and put his foot on the baseline.
As it was my mistake, it was not a sub. I saw the number wrong. It is still Matt Miller out there for Newcomerstown. Bauer's going to go right side on Smith. He'll stop, looking for someone to cut back door. Nothing there. It's right. He'll drive on Lafferty, goes left block, has to pick up his dribble, spin around, shot, tough angle, no good. And Smith grabs the board for Newcomerstown. He's working it up quickly to Newkirk. Newkirk drops off. Smith drives wildly, lost his balance, and he couldn't get the shot to fall. Bauer's going to grab his first rebound and bring it up quickly for Newcomerstown. Bauer loses the handle. Loose ball picked up by Smith. It's another steal for him. He'll try to go all the way up court, and that one was plucked away by Haney. Now a tie-up, and we're going to see if a foul gets called here. It looks like there is.
Bunch of stuff going on right there in the last 15 seconds, up and down the court. Couple turnovers.
Do we keep track of all of it? Who knows?
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, guys, the officials, they're letting them play right now. It's very handsy out there, and they're not calling it.
So Newkirk will pick up his first foul right there.
4:04 showing from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio here in the first. 3-3, still your score. So much that we thought that Coach 80 might be trying to take the air out of the ball. His team always got 3 points, but they have been running. Higginbotham's in the game for Conotton Valley. Ball makes its way to Bauer. Scoop shot in the lane is good. And Brooks Bauer with a beautiful drive to the basket makes it a 5-3 game. And now down the court quickly. And another turnover. They couldn't link up with Lafferty. Newcomerstown kind of out of sorts on offense.
Yeah, Newcomerstown trying to really push the pace right there, but they're pushing the ball further than they get the bodies going.
Bauer to bring it up again. How many linebackers from the football team do you know run point for the basketball team?
One.
Peterson will go left side, tries to hand it off to Bauer, poked away. Bauer will get it into his hands. He'll drive, stop, and he'll try to go, and a wild spin around shot was knocked away by Newkirk. Smith with the rebound, up the court. Newkirk off the glass and good. Tie ball game again. Newkirk knocks down his first shot, and it is Smith who gets his first assist.
Yeah, Bowers there just kind of got in a bad situation right there, and nobody really come to help him, so he turned around, tried to put it up, and got it blocked.
Second rebound for Smith, the team's leading scorer. He has yet to find the scoring column, but so have a lot of players. Now an entry pass. Haney off the glass, too strong. Good defense by Newkirk, who recovered. Smith will grab the rebound, lost his dribble, hands it off. Smith goes out. Now he'll go to Newkirk. One dribble. He'll go in the corner. Lafferty, three-point shot was long. Rebound into the hands of Haney and a good box out.
Newkirk was wide open right there, but he knows his range, and he just went ahead and passed it on.
2.5 showing in the first quarter. My goodness, the pace. Almost a steal as Peterson had Lafferty coming in from behind. Peterson, he's going to try to drive, and we got a timeout. Coach 80 wants to talk it over with his team. 5-5 ball game. We're back to Bowerston coming up after this.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Five your score, 2:23 showing in the first, and a thank you to all of our presenting sponsors this year in WM Commercial Roofing, Altman Hospital, Novellis, and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. It is Conotton Valley ball. In that timeout, we'll see if Adam Ciereszewski had a chance to stop in. As for Newcomerstown, a little bit of an animated coach, Seb Troyer, trying to get his team in order. So with the Rockets ball, now they'll go in. Haney, he'll drop it off. Peterson, one dribble, lost the handle. Somehow it makes its way back to the Rockets, though. Right, cross court. Bauer drives, pulls up from the free throw line. Too long, rebound, into the hands of Haney again. Another offensive board. Drive, Bauer back out. Haney thought about a three, instead one extra pass. Wright's going to drive, pull up, floater, too long, in and out, and Smith grabs his fourth rebound already. They go up quickly. Lafferty up and under, tries the scoop shot, can't get it to fall. Two shots coming. Higginbotham's going to get called We'll go down to the sideline, brought to you by TMK Valley Propane. And Adam, what did Coach Troyer have to say for the Trojans in that timeout?
Yeah, he had, obviously, I think everybody on this side of the gym heard him trying to get their attention, but he just wants one possession. Obviously, everything's been tempo so far. He wants them to get into that set offense and run the play, run a play. That's the goal here as the quarter concludes.
Thank you for that, Adam, as it's Lafferty stepping to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. He's now 1 for 1. Tanner Smith sat very briefly, and the substitution in the game for him for Newcomerstown was Clayton Fish. Also another substitution as Smith goes back in, and Matt Miller sits. Braden Samoji is back in, or in for the first time, I should say, for the Trojans. It's a perfect 2-for-2 trip at the line for Lafferty. That makes it a 7-5 ball game in favor of Newcomerstown. Minute and a half showing. Bauer across the timeline, gets the call from Coach 80. He's guarded closely by Smith. So far for Smith on defense, his role has been clear. It is lock up Bauer, no look pass, but good reaction on the defense there. Putnam, who's back in the game, good sign for Conotton Valley, as he's the one who has the ball and will take the offense and give it back to Bauer. Is a good sign. It did not look good when Putnam first went down, but tough kid, as we know, as there's a drive and off the glass, no good. It was Bauer, but he got fouled.
Yeah, and they're going to get Lafferty on that one. Bauer did a nice job right there. Found an opening, went there. Lafferty just come in and kind of got him from behind there. Tried to go for a clean block, but got a little bit of the wrist too.
The first free throw at this First Federal Community Bank free throw line is no good for Bauer. He left it well short. Not quite enough legs underneath it. We already know from previous times doing games here, Conotton Valley, not an overly deep bench this season. Newcomerstown looks like they're trying to keep some fresh legs, and they're rotating in a lot of players. Bauer's next free throw, that one is good. And he'll make the lead just a 1-point in favor of the Trojans. Lafferty to bring it up now for Newcomerstown. Minute showing here in the first. Quite the fun ball game we've had thus far. Fish has it. He'll drive with the left. Off the glass, too strong. Smith with the putback. It won't fall. And that ball got knocked out of bounds by Samogi. And it will be in the hands of Conotton Valley.
Yeah, Smith did a nice job there. He got the rebound. Just try to put it back up. He's got to get used to when he does that. If you're going to do it all in one move, you need to use the glass to make sure you get it in and try not to just lay it over the rim.
For Smith, still not in the scoring column, Shannon. 5 boards, though, already.
Yeah, he's working the glass real good.
Bauer tries to find it running baseline, and he had it go off of his fingertips. Clayton Fish was standing in front of him. Wasn't going to have much of a lane anyway. 35 seconds showing here in the first. I would imagine with this 1-point lead at Newcomerstown hold for last shot here.
Yeah, I think Bauer thought maybe that ball went out on somebody else because they poked it out of him, but he was still pushing it forward as it went out of bounds.
Smith has it right side. Ball's tipped, but it still makes the way into the hands of Samoji. Fish inside, hands off. Smith too strong off the glass. Rebound there, and we got a loose ball foul here, and we're going to see who that goes on. It looks like it's going to be on Samoji.
That was a nice little pass inside by Fish right there. He caught the ball as it was thrown to him, and he just went ahead and dropped it right back off to Smith, but Smith was unable to finish, a little too strong.
So much for the last shot for the Trojans. Instead, it could be the Rockets. 10 seconds showing. Bauer, left side, through the hands of Peterson, into Samoji's hands, and we're going to get a foul called, and I think it's going on Peterson. And now, that's the 5th foul of this quarter, Shannon. Or I take that back. No, it's not. It's only the 2nd foul. I was reading the other side of the scoreboard. If it would have been Conotton Valley, or pardon me, Newcomerstown fouling Conotton Valley, then it would have been.
Yeah, and like I said, that foul on Peterson, 2 seconds left.
Lafferty steps into a long 3-point shot and absolutely buries it. Lafferty from the volleyball line makes it a 10-6 ball game. We'll take a Cush Financial Group timeout and return after this.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Z Country.
10-6, and what a wild end we had as Newcomerstown inflated their lead to 4 with a deep three-point shot from Javin Lafferty. As we move on to the second quarter, Shannon, something you mentioned for Newcomerstown that we missed in our high school sports report.
Yeah, during the high school sports report, forgot to mention that the Newcomerstown Trojan cheerleaders were the IVC North champions as Buckeye Trail was runner-up. Indian Valley was the South champions, and Tusky Valley was runner-up in the South. So congratulations to the Trojan cheerleaders down there on their championship.
Thank you for that, Shannon. As we've got a quick turnover for Conotton Valley. You saw Wright trying to do the toe drag along the sideline, couldn't keep his toes in. We've seen him do that on the football field, just couldn't quite do it on the hardwood. Newcomerstown ball, fastball from Smith, from Lafferty into Smith. Smith goes back out to Lafferty, shot's no good. Smith with the board, puts it up, no good, but he got fouled and is stepping to the line.
And Smith can't get a shot to fall tonight, but boy, he sure keeps racking up them boards.
Well, he's only got 6 of them so far. It'll be his first trip to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line, as we will check in here momentarily with Adam on what was said in between quarters there. Adam?
Yeah, Coach Edie was just letting the guys know, hey, the Trojans are here to play. We got to step it up. He didn't like how that quarter ended. Obviously, didn't like the buzzer beater to put them down 4 at the time.
Thank you for that, Adam. And the thing is, the next one was good from Smith. Thing is, you're upset that he made it, but you had 2 guys on him, and you were 12 feet behind the three-point line. Hard to defend that one. Conotton Valley ball as they've been doubled up by Newcomerstown, 12-6. We got a drive, and a foul's going to get called, I think, on Matt Miller.
Yeah, they're going to get Miller on that foul right there. The referee said he put his hands on him when he went to drive, gave him a little bit of a push.
Well, we'll see how the whistles do here in this second quarter. They definitely let him play in the first. Haney gets the ball in the inbound, left it well short. Rebound was battled for by 2 Newcomerstown players, and it went off their hands out of bounds and I take that back, we're going to get a foul called here on, is it Conotton Valley? Must have been on the rebound, and it looks like it's going to be on Bauer, I think, but they still have 12 up there, so it must be Peterson.
Yeah, I think he said Peterson's going to pick up the foul.
All right, 7:15 showing here before halftime, 12-6. High school basketball out of the IVC from Bowerston. On air and on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. It has been a gritty matchup so far, and there's going to be a kick ball as it was Miller who tried to go to Lafferty. Wright got his boot in the way.
A lot of kicked balls early in this game tonight.
It's hard to, you can definitely tell if Wright's the one who's kicking the ball down there. He's got the nice pink basketball shoes. Smith from the left corner. Three-point shot was way off the mark. Rebound goes into the hands of Wright. He's going to try to go coast to coast, loses the handle, and he will stop and go back out. He'll find an open Haney who's going to slow things down. But now he's going to drive, pulls up in the lane, no good again. Mistimed the rebound was Smith, but Lafferty's going to haul it in for Newcomerstown. Now working inside is Smith. He lost the handle, and it goes out. Newcomerstown keeps it. Smith goes back. It was Tanner Smith who had it, and I think he got his foot stepped on by Bauer, but they're going to say he actually got him across the wrist.
Yeah, he kind of went in at him with the body, and he stepped on his foot, and he tripped and fell. I don't know if he got him with the upper body too, but the referee said he did, so we're going with his word.
Lafferty has it for Newcomerstown. Ball's worked to Matt Miller. Off-ball screening for Newcomerstown, trying to find somebody open, and there'll be a drop-off to Lafferty. He's going to drive, finds a lane, goes out, and he fastballed that one just a bit outside to Matt Miller.
Yeah, just a little bit out of control right there. He did his job. He made the drive, got into the paint, pulled the defense with him, had a guy standing over here wide open. He just kind of threw it away.
6 minutes showing before the halftime break. Putnam goes to Peterson, now left side, Haney. Rockets thus far, Shannon, not a ton of deep shots for them. They've been trying to work the ball inside. I know that's something that Coach Adie prides himself on, and right on cue, Cam Wright hoists from deep. Can't get it to fall. Smith with another board. Works it up quickly. A drive. Newkirk drops off. Miller, he lost his footing. Ball goes into the hands of Peterson. Peterson driving. Right side. Off the glass and good. Jared Peterson gets the steal and then goes coast to coast.
Good job using the board by Peterson right there because he put it off the glass hard, but it still went in.
Now a 12-8 ball game. Tanner Smith has it. He's trying to go into Gavin Smith, but there was nothing there. Instead, he'll drop off. Lafferty cutting Newkirk. Now he'll go back out. Nearly threw it away. Lafferty has it, drops off. Newkirk, three-point shots on the way, and it is no good. Rebound goes into the hands of Bauer, but poked away by Miller. Another steal for Newcomerstown, and the foul's going to get called on Wright, as they're going to say he put the body into him.
Yeah, I think that was kind of a frustration foul right there by Cam Wright. Kind of just got excited right there and put a body on him, picked up the foul.
That is already the fourth team foul for Conotton Valley this quarter. 5 minutes showing, and that's going to mean a lot of trips to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line if they are not careful. Lafferty jab steps after faking the three, lost the handle. It was poked away by Wright into the hands of Peterson, nearly poked away by Miller, but they're going to say he hacked him across the wrist.
So Miller going to pick up his second foul.
Fouls aplenty all of a sudden.
Yeah, Miller got 2 for Newcomerstown, and Peterson's got 2 fouls for the Rockets.
Well, Adam, as we go down to the sideline here, the whistles have increased just a little bit in the second quarter.
Yeah, they definitely have escalated here in the second quarter. They must have decided it was time to tighten things up.
Nice find from Bauer, who goes underneath the Putnam, who can't finish. Samoji grabs the rebound, but we got a tie-up and a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to favor Newcomerstown. Quite the battle there underneath.
Yeah, Samoji got the rebound, but when he turned around, somebody for the Rockets right there just wrapped his arms around it too. Luckily for the Trojans, the arrow favored them.
Newkirk brings it up, stops, goes Lafferty. He'll hand off Tanner Smith. Right side, he had Newkirk for a second. Instead they go Gavin Smith. Spin around, tough shot in the lane, will fall. Finally a field goal goes down for Smith, who finally has a chance to buy his first bucket there, Shannon.
Yeah, Smith now got 4 points in the game after he didn't have any in the first quarter.
Bauer in to Haney, drops off, right, steps into a three. It's long, and it's going to go off back iron, no good. Haney battles for the board, finally goes into the hands of Tanner Smith, who will dribble around the defense, brings it up. Gavin Smith has it, puts it on the deck, left side, hard angle shot, no good. Rebound into the hands of Smith, who throws it off of Peterson, then into the hands of Samoji, and I thought it was going to be a jump ball. Instead, it looks like a foul.
And they're going to get Zach Putnam on that foul.
Has the beat and banging increased just a little bit?
Yeah, and I think that's what's going on. The referees right now are saying, listen, we let you play in the first quarter, but now it's kind of getting sloppy banging.
Samoji will step to the line, to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line, and will knock down the first one. Down to a trip to the sideline brought to you by TMK Valley Propane, as Gavin Smith missed that tough angle shot, jumped back over the baseline, grabbed the rebound, threw it off of somebody into his teammate's hand. That takes some skill.
I was going to say that, and it takes an awful lot of hustle. Coach Troyer can't say there's a lack of hustle out there right now.
It is Conotton Valley ball, as it was a perfect trip for Samoji. Doubles up Conotton Valley again, 16-8. It is Haney, works right side. Clayton Fish checked back to the game for the Trojans, as that time there was nobody who picked up Brooks Bauer, who finishes off the glass good.
Yeah, nice job by Bowers. He was able to get the pass right there and finish.
3-point shot from from Lafferty, rather. He'll grab his own board, though, as he missed it short. First offensive board. Now inside, Samoji gets it to fall. One of the big men off the bench for Newcomerstown has increased the lead again. Back up to 8. Samoji's got 4 points.
Yeah, Samoji's doing a nice job on the court, fighting for every rebound and getting some points while he's at it.
Caden Liggett's in the game for Conotton Valley. Haney drives, goes out. Putnam hoists up a three, too long. And Smith, again with a nice positioning, grabs the rebound. He's going to try to push it up as he gave it off to Newkirk. He'll drop it. Fish drops off, left block, Lafferty up and under, and that's stolen away by Putnam. Thought there was going to be an open shot there. Instead, Conotton Valley, other way. Bauer drives in on the right block to Fish, who draws the foul, and he's fired up.
And that's what you ask your players. Take a charge. Stand there nice and tall. He come in there, laid the body on him. Fish never moved.
More substitutions into the game. Looks like Wright's going to check back in as Bauer will sit with 2 fouls.
Yeah, Conotton Valley, their bench isn't deep, so they have to play the foul game.
2:20 showing here in the second, 18-10. Newcomerstown leads Conotton Valley in this IVC clash. Samoji has it left side, goes to Fish. He'll drive, tries to give it off to Smith. Off the right block. Smith's the last one to touch it as he's talking to Fish there, and you see him point up to the sky, Shannon, saying, come on, put it up over top. I got the height advantage.
Yeah, Fish being the quarterback on the football team, he's seen a nice little pass right there. Went with the bounce pass, but couldn't control it.
Well, Fisher's the quarterback for Newcomerstown. They don't throw it a whole bunch, so that might have something to do with it.
We're going to talk to Dirk Gadd about that.
Haney goes off, and it is Putnam who left that one way short, and it was tried to be saved by Smith, and it's going to stay Conotton Valley ball. He must have thought someone from his own team must have tipped it as we go down to Adam.
Well, at least we can hope.
Well, yeah.
We hope that he thought he saw a tip.
Coach Pfister confirmed out there. He said he got a piece of it, so he tried to save it.
Okay, all right, so film won't be as bad now.
Or Coach Troyer. I don't know why I said Coach Fisher.
Well, Coach Fish is on this side of the bench for Newcomerstown. As that time we're going to have a foul called on Smith. He was locked up trying to get that ball, I think, with Peterson. Got a little too much of the body into him, so it'll be an inbound again for the Rockets.
Smith picks up his first foul.
So it will be under his own hoop is going to be the inbound pass. He goes off to Wright, who got an open corner shot, no good. Gavin Smith grabs the board for Newcomerstown. He is fouled again.
Well, he'll be shooting 2 now.
Hey, Adam, you have any guess how many rebounds that is now for Gavin Smith?
He's probably in double digits already.
Oh, so close. That's 9.
Okay. I'm sure Coach 80's not real happy about that foul 82 feet from the hoop.
What does Shannon or what does Travis McClellan call those?
I'm not sure.
He says that, he just basically says it will drive your coach off the wall, as Smith was way left on the first free throw from the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. I will say, Shannon, the way this Rocket Center is a beautiful place to take in a basketball game. Next shot was off back iron, no good. Haney grabs the board. This is a different shooting backdrop than a lot of these players are used to, though. The way they got that overhang with the track.
You got the overhang and then the wide open ceilings, and sometimes that makes it tough to judge your shots, and sometimes you just put a little too much into it.
Fish almost got a nice steal there, but he stepped on the baseline, so it stays with Conotton Valley. Minute and a half before our halftime break, and coming up in our DAC Vitamins and Minerals halftime report, I'm going to tell you all about that first half in stats. We'll actually see if Adam can grab one of the coaches here before they head into the locker room. It has been every bit of a defensive battle. Liggett goes right side to right. He will drive in front of the three-point line and throws it back, but he took too much time as Newkirk steps in front of it. He goes off right block, no good. Smith grabs his 10th rebound, he misses, and Newkirk grabs another one. Goes off, Lafferty, three-point shot is good again. Give Newkirk his first assist and give Lafferty his third make from deep. Bringing it up now on the right side, it's Peterson for Conotton Valley. Looking for somebody to break open. He'll find Wright. He'll drive. He'll go up. Ties up. And we're going to get a foul call that's either going on Lafferty or Newkirk. Newkirk can't believe it because it looks like it's going on him. He thought he had his hand just on top of the ball.
Yeah, he thought he was going to get a jump ball call there.
So now a trip to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line for Wright. Has a chance to try to cut this back to a single-digit lead. And that one was long, but the Banks stay open late in Bowerston.
I tell my daughter all the time.
You throw it off that square, it's going to go in every time.
Who cares if it's cool or not? The points count.
Wright's next one. That one was long off back iron. Peterson nearly grabs the rebound. Instead, it's Tanner Smith who will grab it. For Newcomerstown, who will drop it off. Fish drives, stops, pull up from the free throw line. Left it short. Tip in attempt for Smith. No good. Grabs the rebound again. Smith drives, hands it off. Fish, pump fake, goes up, gets blocked from behind. And a jump ball is called, and it will be Conotton Valley ball. I don't know about that one, Adam. as he's got the official in front of him. Maybe he'll wait.
No, it was all ball. I mean, there was zero contact of any skin. It was all ball.
25 seconds showing before the half. As it will be Peterson at the free throw line, tries an entry backdoor cut to leg it, but there's nothing there. Putnam instead's going to drive and has a wide open lane down the left side. Makes it an 8-point ball game. Now 10 seconds showing. Putnam's first basket. Ball inside. Smith drives into the Conotton Valley defender, and we're going to get a charge called. It's Rocket ball.
That's big right there, because that's Gavin Smith's second foul of the game right there, late here in the second quarter.
I think Smith dropping the shoulder there made that a very easy call for the officials.
Yeah, you don't really have to have your feet set a whole lot if a referee sees you dip your shoulder.
If you're trying to do your best to truck stick. 3 seconds showing. Bauer has it across the timeline. Pulls up from the free throw line. Too long, no good. So we will go to the halftime break with Newcomerstown leading 21-13 as we enter the DAC Vitamins and Minerals halftime report. As it looks like Adam's going to try to run down head coach Zeb Troyer here for the Trojans before we head into that midway point as he talks with one of his assistant coaches in Lee Fish about that first half of action. Wild back and forth action, but it was in Newcomerstown's hands for most of it. We'll go down to Adam now.
Coach, not exactly the way you probably wanted to see that second quarter end, but you were able to extend the lead to 8 going into the half. What's the message going to be?
We just got to, work on our help side defense. I mean, we gave up too many back doors, too many layups. We know what they're going to do. So we're going to just talk about help side defense, rebounding, and making our layups. And we're not using the backboard. I don't know why yet.
Well, the rebounding, Gavin Smith, he has it figured out. I think he's at 10 already. So at least you got him working the glass for you.
Yeah, we just got to get everybody else to work. We're going small tonight, so we got to, box out a lot better tonight now.
All right. Well, good luck in the second half, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you for that, Adam. And our trips to the sideline, courtesy of TMK Valley Propane. Stick around when we come back from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio. We'll have some first half stats, analysis, and maybe we'll even hear from head coach Jeremy 80 for Conotton Valley when they come back from the halftime break. 21-13 is the score. Newcomerstown leads Conotton Valley. We roll on after this.
This is Carly Mills. At First Federal Community Bank, our mission is to empower the financial well-being of our community one person at a time. Through integrity and quality, we earn the trust of our customers and exceed their expectations. First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898. Serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC.
Jeff Wallach, LLC, is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach, LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, this is Gian McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all those communities, there's nothing better than high school basketball. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season, and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Welcome into your DAC Vitamins and Minerals halftime report. 21-13 is the lead that the Trojans have opened up over the Rockets. And if you are joining us on our YouTube channel, it's the Biddy cheerleading for Conotton Valley going out there and showing off their hard work. Always something to make you smile. In that first half of action, at times, a little bit rough, Shannon, a little bit sloppy play. Some tight defense. We've had a couple ridiculous shots knocked down by Javin Lafferty for Newcomerstown. But outside of that, I know neither of these coaches are overjoyed with how it's went.
No, and a lot of it's just because you're just trying to do too much. Slow down and run your offense. You have success when you run your offense. Conotton Valley finally settled down and started running their offense, started hitting some backdoor cuts, driving to the paint, getting some easy layups. But the damage had already been done because during all that chaos, they gave up too many points to Newcomerstown, so now they got to come from a long way back. And for the Trojans, man, Gavin Smith inside has just been getting all these rebounds, just couldn't get those shots to fall. And if he can finally get some of those shots to start falling, man, he'd have a big night.
Yeah, on the other end of the scoreboard with Conotton Valley with the 13 points up there, find themselves behind. Their leading scorer is Brooks Bauer. He has 5, but he rounded out that first half on the bench due to picking up 2 fouls. He also has a pair of rebounds. He also has an assist as well. The only other scoring, though, for the team coming from Cam Wright. He hit 1 from deep, also made 1 from the free throw line. Jared Peterson has 2, and Zach Putnam has 2. The rebounding battle right now, Shannon, it's unbelievable. The Rockets have only got down for 5 rebounds. Gavin Smith for Newcomerstown has 11 by himself. There's your differential on the scoreboard.
And the rebounds that the Rockets are getting were some of the offensive ones down here to giving them some extra shots, but they still couldn't get those shots to fall. And like you said, Gavin Smith just been cleaning the boards up here, mainly in the second quarter. Anything that was coming, he was getting his hands on. So that's, I mean, and to win games, you win the rebound margin and you win the turnover margin, you'll win the game.
Well, the leading scorer for Newcomerstown is Javin Lafferty. He has 11 points as he's hit 3 from deep. Gavin Smith has a pair of he also has 2 from the free throw line. Gavin Smith also has a pair from the free throw line and 1 bucket in the paint. And Braden Samoji has 2 makes from the charity stripe and 1 from the field as well. And Damian Newkirk also with a bucket from close range. As the halftime clock is winding down, it looks like Conotton Valley is back out there. We'll see if Adam can hustle his way on over and catch up with head coach Jeremy 80 as a part of our halftime report, as his team finds themselves behind 21-13, as Adam does have him down there.
Coach, there was moments in the first half. It looked like the Rockets were going to be able to draw this game a little bit closer. You did cut it to 8. What was the message of the team at the half?
The message of the team is you got to keep playing hard. You know, we're settling for threes and we haven't made any, and we're scared of entering the paint. So I just told them we got to attack the hoop, try to get people in foul trouble, keep playing. You know, it's a 4-quarter game. You're at home here, anything possible. We're only down 8. We're not going to hit the panic button yet, but we need to show up here and play some better defense.
Absolutely, Coach. Everybody saw how that JV game ended. It can tighten up quick.
Yeah, well, our team has a tendency of waiting for the second half to play anyway, so let's see if they show up here and make this a ball game.
All right, good luck in the second half, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, Adam. And our trips down to the sideline again brought to you by TMK Valley Propane, as that will wrap up, for the most part, your DAC Vitamins and Minerals halftime report. Adam?
I do have 2 score updates. Tusky Valley, they lead Garaway 16-14, that game being played at Tusky Valley. Malvern, they remain unbeaten as they knock off TCC 88-60.
Thank you for that, Adam, for those scoring updates. And you can, of course, check them out on the Big Z Sports Facebook page, where we will post all of the scores that we get in tonight in the finals. Halftime report also, Indian Valley, they are up on Claymont 35-21. And that game being played in Jeanette Hutton. Stick around because when Big Z Sports comes back, second half of basketball, Newcomerstown and Conotton Valley, we're going to see who's going to walk away from Bowerston victorious, as that will do it for your DAC Vitamins and Minerals halftime report.
Novelis Ciereszewski is the world leader in aluminum recycling, and they need you. They have immediate openings for general laborers, equipment operators, and various skilled trade positions. They'll start you at $22 per hour or higher. There are advancement opportunities, and Novelis offers industry-leading benefits. To apply or find out more, go to novelis.com/careers and search Ciereszewski. That's novelis.com/careers and search Ciereszewski. Novelis is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this winter.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Thank you to our presenting sponsors in Novelis, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, WM Commercial Roofing, and Altman Hospital. As it is Newcomerstown, who finds themselves up 21-13. Shannon, what do you expect in this second half?
We're going to find out here early in the second half which team wants this more. I mean, Conotton Valley is going to have to find a way to stop Newcomerstown, and Newcomerstown's got to keep pushing the pace.
We'll see if that's exactly what the Trojans do, as it is Miller in front of his bench, goes off. Tanner Smith tries to go into Gavin Smith, and he threw it away. Brooks Bauer grabs his first steal. He's going to try to go all the way down, hands it off into the hands of Haney, and a foul's going to get called. They're going to say Tanner Smith got him across the wrist. And already that is the second foul for Smith, and he's going to have to sit. Actually, I take that back, as Gavin Smith's going to sit, and Clayton Fish comes in.
Yeah, not sure why Gavin Smith was sitting here.
Well,
Coach Troyer going to have a conversation with him. Probably going to go right back to the table and sit down.
No, he is going to sit on the bench, but it looks like he kind of was holding the back of his head. I wonder if they were worried he kind of took an inadvertent shot there on that drive. Haney nearly loses the ball. He misses the shot, but it goes right into the hands of Cam Wright. And the follow-through, he puts it back in off the glass.
Yeah, it looked like somebody might have got a piece of that, but Cam Wright was sitting right there waiting on it.
Now Newcomerstown ball. Fish has to work it back out. Lafferty steps back into a deep three-point shot, in and out. Ball's tipped around, and Miller's going to get it for the Trojans. He'll go out. Newkirk drives, stops at the foul line, tries to go backdoor Lafferty. Nothing there. Miller, he'll go back out and gives off to Smith as Newcomerstown tries to find the open shot. Newkirk gets a screen from Fish. He'll step back and go into a three-point shot, left it off front iron. Putnam grabs the rebound, and here comes Conotton Valley again. That is Putnam's first rebound. Coach Troyer not happy for the Trojans on that offensive possession as Putnam goes up. A lot of contact. See who the foul's going to get called on. I think it's going to be Newkirk. Nope. Looks like it's Fish.
And that's good. That's a plus sign for the Trojans because Newkirk's already got 2 fouls. Fish picks up his first.
So it will be a trip to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line for Putnam. Already the second foul of this quarter, Shannon, for Newcomerstown. And you do not want to give them free trips to the line to potentially let them back into this game.
Yeah, once they hit that 5th foul, you're shooting 2 all the way.
Caden Liggett back in for Conotton Valley as Peterson will sit. Smith had a very brief rest. He's back in. Fish to sit. Next one from Putnam is going to fall this time, make it a 1-for-2 trip, and it makes the lead just 5 now. Newcomerstown, there's some pressure defense from Conotton Valley. Lafferty gets around it. Going to go down the left sideline. Drops off. Tanner Smith steps into a 3, left it short. Rebound by Liggett. Lost his footing, but a good wherewithal to throw it off into the hands of a teammate. And now we're going to get a foul as they're going to say Newkirk stepped in front of Bauer. And there you go, Shannon, as you mentioned for Newkirk, 3 fouls.
Yeah, nice job right there. As he turned to go back towards the paint, he forced Newkirk to come over and step into him. He should just let him go.
Conotton Valley ball right goes in. Bauer steps into a shot at the free throw line. It's blocked from behind by Newkirk. Smith has it up to Newkirk, who cashes in. Timeout going to be called here, a 30-second Cush Financial Group timeout, and Big Z Sports will return after this.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
PAC Drilling Mobile Studio, 23-16 is the lead that Newcomerstown has over Conotton Valley, but it appears like the Rockets are kind of the team that's pushing the tempo a little bit more here to start off this second half. As that timeout was called by Newcomerstown, we'll ask Adam Ciereszewski here momentarily what was said in that timeout for the Trojans. Bauer has it for the Rockets, nearly has it plucked away. He'll spin around, go around Tanner Smith. Shot's too long, and Smith grabs the rebound, but he threw it away. Liggett has it, cross court. Putnam drives, stops, out to Liggett, and we will start over again for the Rockets this possession. Putnam goes right, he has it open right, who will drive baseline, tipped away. Tanner Smith grabs the steal and will push it up quickly for Newcomerstown. Lafferty tries to go in, and that one was off the hands of Gavin Smith into Cam Wright's hands, but he shuffle-stepped and will stay with Newcomerstown. We'll now go down to the sideline, and Adam, Coach Troyer, not happy.
No, and actually, he's not happy. The timeout was called. It didn't matter about the basket that they made. He wanted to point out that foul that was the reach foul on the fast break. He said, if you're going to stop the ball, stop the ball.
Here comes Conotton Valley the other way after the turnover for Newcomerstown. Putnam thought about a three. Instead, he slows it back down. 5.5 showing here in the third. It's Bauer. He's picked up by Smith. He'll drive, and they're going to say Smith got a little bit too handsy underneath.
And I'll tell you what, Coach 80 said it. He said, we got to go into the paint. We got to get him in foul trouble, and that's what they're doing right there. Tanner Smith picks up his third foul.
And it looks like Clayton Fish is going to have to come back in. And now we're going to get a foul called again on the Trojans.
Yeah, pass into Bauer. He went up to put the shot up.
And that's Gavin Smith's third foul. Foul trouble all over the place for Newcomerstown. Already 5 fouls this quarter. We got 5 and 17 still to go, and that means every single foul from here on out is from the free throw line.
Yeah, the Trojans got Newkirk, Tanner Smith, and Gavin Smith all with 3 fouls, and we're not even halfway through the third quarter.
First one for Haney is no good. Some more substitutions. Tanner Smith will sit, and I think Matt Miller came back on. No, I take that back. It's Brandon Samoji's back in. Also in for the first time tonight is Javin Fitch for Newcomerstown. Haney ready to take his second one. It is up, and it is off front iron, but gets the friendly roll at his home court. He'll make it a 6-point ball game. So Newcomerstown now, a little bit more of a hodgepodge 5 out there from what they started the game with, as they got 2 starters and 3 from the bench due to that foul trouble. Miller's going to drive, gets a screen from Fish. He'll pass Samoji on the baseline. Hop step, goes inside. Miller finishes, but we're going to get a charge called on Samoji as Bauer slid right in front of him. Adam, happened in front of you. Quite the size differential. Bauer not backing down.
Yeah, Samoji went around that screen, and Bowers was already in position awaiting him. He never took a step. He just plowed him over.
Yeah, Bauer did a nice job right there. He knew the screen was coming. He went ahead and played off of the screen and just waited for the guy. And like you said, his feet were planted.
Under 5 to go here in the third. Entry pass to Peterson, and he got hacked by somebody.
It's going to be on Clayton Fish.
More trips to the free throw line now. Second foul for Fish.
Yeah, Fish was standing behind him, and whenever he went up for the shots, Fish come around and just got both of his hands right there. I seen that from 40 feet away.
It's almost like there's a little bit of panic out of the Trojans when the ball gets in deep.
Well, the problem now is for the Trojans, there's going to be a lot of foul shots here in the third quarter.
We're going to slow the game down just a little bit.
Yes, they are.
Free throw from Peterson is up and good. It's his first trips to the free throw line.
And this is why you practice free throws at practice on nights like tonight.
Well, it's going to slowly get him back into this game, that's for sure. In fact, as that one from Peterson is also good, it already has done that, as it is a 4-point ball game. Liggett comes in, Peterson to sit for Conotton Valley. For Newcomerstown, a deep breath will be in order here for them. They're going to, like we said, try to slow things down as Lafferty brings it up. He's been held scoreless here. Entry goes in, and there's going to be another turnover as Bauer steps in front of the Miller pass. Bauer, pump fakes, tries to go back out, has it tipped away, but it goes into the hands of Wright.
Yeah, nice job by Bauer there as it got tipped away from him. He's seen Wright standing out there. He kind of gave it a push to get it out there to him.
Left corner now in front of the Conotton Valley bench. We'll go back to the top. Putnam on the drive, puts it up and in! Zach Putnam with a nice drive, goes right around the much taller defender and cashes in, and we got a one-possession ball game. Miller to drive, stops in the paint, drops it off to Lafferty. He'll drive to his left. Now tries to work it into Fitch. Fitch tries to turn around and give it to Samoji, but we're going to get a foul called underneath, and I think Bauer cannot believe it.
Bauer going to pick up his third, and he got him on the wrist.
Well, you saw what I saw on the wrist, but they were saying he was shoving him down low. Maybe that was what he was actually upset about. So now that will send. They're going to say that was on the shot for Fitch. I thought he was passing it. Fitch, no good on his first attempt.
Hey guys, for anybody that says high school coaches don't know their teams, Coach Adey also said that his team likes to play a little bit more in the second half, play a little harder, hoping they could draw it close. I think they've done that.
It's happened. In our trips to the sideline, brought to you by TMK Valley Propane. It is a 3-score game now as Fitch splits the pair. Drive, Putnam, right block, hard contact underneath from Miller, and Putnam's going to go to the line again. Miller didn't really go for the ball, Shannon.
You want to guess how many fouls Miller's got now?
Yeah, that would make him 3. And Newkirk's going to check back in. Coach Troyer for the Trojans really going to start running out of players on the bench here shortly.
Yeah, where I'm standing right now, I'm glad I don't have a black shirt on trimmed in orange.
Well, you said you had 4 years of eligibility still remaining, as the first one's no good for Putnam. So it will be Miller to sit, Newkirk back in. Newkirk with the 3 fouls, though, Shannon. I mean, we'll see if that helps him. It might end up costing him more, as Putnam will knock down the second.
Thing is, the Rockets, they're splitting these foul shots. They're giving away free points.
Well, just made it a 2-point ball game. 3:40 to go here in the third. Lafferty picked up by that zone defense. He'll go to Fish, who's on the left side. Tries to go cross court. Lafferty. That ball was tipped, but it still made it to him. Now he'll go out. Fish couldn't almost handle it. He'll go right corner. Newkirk still dribbling it around. And this might be what we were talking about. The Trojans kind of taking the air out of the ball. They're going to look for somebody to leak back door here as they go and work it around on the top of the key. Newkirk there tries to throw it kind of backhanded, and it goes into the hands of Bauer as it went off of his teammate's leg, and Bauer puts it up and in right through the teeth of the defense, and we got a tie game. Down the court, Fitch goes up, fouled by Putnam, as Putnam thought that he had all ball there, but Stripes saw it differently. For Putnam now, that puts him in a bit of foul trouble with 3.
And they're going to call it. He was on the floor, so they just taking it out on the baseline.
Inbound pass, Newkirk for 3, and he knocks it down. Had the defense right in front of him, but Damian Newkirk makes his first one from deep, right in the corner. Bauer goes out to Haney for Conotton Valley. Rockets find themselves down by 3. Wright can't finish in the lane. Goes into the hands of Peterson, who can't finish. Samoji grabs the rebound.
Samoji just standing right there, did a nice job to get that rebound.
Corner 3 from Lafferty's not going to fall. Peterson with another board, but he traveled. He kind of carried the ball and took a couple steps when he dribbled it almost too high.
Yeah, he looked like he wanted to go to the left, and the Trojans' defense was there, so then he changed his direction, but he started to go without the dribble.
So some substitutions here. Liggett's back in the game for Conotton Valley, or will be, as we'll see who he's in for. It's for Peterson. Coach Troyer barking out instructions for Newcomerstown. Inbound goes to Samoji. He'll try to go in to Fitch. Nothing there. Now he'll find him. Right block. Dribbles in. Spin around. Shot won't fall. Haney battles for the board among the trees, and he gets it. But they're going to say Haney swung the elbow, and it's going to stay Newcomerstown ball. And we get a head shake from Adam down there on the sideline. We saw it from up here.
That's 100% the call. He came up swinging those elbows, and that's automatically an offensive foul.
So Newcomerstown looks to take advantage. They're not going to be able to. Right there, as he knocked it away, tried to throw it back off of Newkirk to go out of bounds, but it won't, so it stays with the Trojans again.
Players for the Trojans that came off the bench, they kind of gave up a little bit of points, but now they're fighting back.
Lafferty will go into Newkirk, who has it by the volleyball line. 2:20 showing from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio. As we'll see if Newcomerstown again just has that ball movement on the top of the key. Killing some clock and trying to find an open backdoor cut. Fitch stops on the left block, tried to hand it off to Samoji. Miscommunication, rebound, or steal for Bauer. Now a foul's going to get called on Newkirk.
And that's number 4 on Newkirk, and it was just a simple reach-in foul again.
Newkirk cannot believe it. Gavin Smith's going to check back in.
Yeah, Newkirk wants to come out, but he has to stay on the floor. They got to shoot the first foul shot.
And it looks like it's going to be Gavin Smith coming in for him, I think. First free throw from Bauer rolls its way in. And sure enough, it is Gavin Smith in for him. Bauer now 2 for 3 from the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. Next one is on the way, left it well short, bounces around. What about Putnam there underneath, grabbing the offensive board? He'll go in hard to Fitch, puts it back up. It won't fall, but he's going to the line for 2.
Fitch did a great job on the box out. He kind of just let the ball go, though. So, like I said, you do all the work. You want to grab the ball.
Putnam is good from the First Federal Community Bank free throw line, make him 3 for 5 now. This has been a rather strange start to a second half. Fouls all over the place, miscues, and for one side, a struggle to score. For the other, they have mounted their comeback and they have tied the ball game.
Yeah, and it's been a very long third quarter. I mean, the way these two teams are playing and with these turnovers.
2 minutes showing in the third. It's a trap defense from Conotton Valley. Newcomerstown breaks it. Gavin Smith nearly left it behind him. He'll dribble, and he got tackled almost from behind. I don't know who hit him. I think it's going to be Haney.
No, it's going to be Wright.
Well, it was Wright. Thank you. I did see a 4. There was a 2 in front of it.
Yeah, Cam Wright come in there with a head of steam and thought he was going to go for the steal and left the ball there and took the body.
Lafferty tries to get it in. He'll find Fitch. Drives, stops, goes left. Now it's Fish in isolation. Spin around on the left block, nothing there. Goes to Fitch, steps into a three-point shot, and it's good. Off the bench, Javin Fitch knocks down a huge shot. Clayton Fish gets his first rebound, or first assist, I should say, my bad.
Fitch been a big spark here for the Trojans off the bench.
Minute and a half showing. Back to a three-point lead for Newcomerstown. Putnam at the top, drives into Fish underneath. Count the bucket and the foul with the body. The Newcomerstown faithful cannot believe it. And actually, I think I just saw a signal for 2 shots, Shannon. They're not going to say it was an and 1.
Oh, no.
Now the official on the baseline is saying yes.
Yeah, this guy here was too busy looking at the players, didn't realize the ball went in. So Clayton Fish picks up his 3rd foul.
Zach Putnam right now doing a great job from the free throw line. And a sub coming in, it will be Smith in for Fitch. Might have a tie ball game again as Putnam's ready, puts it up, and it's good. He's got 5 makes from the charity stripe. Peterson out, Liggett back in. 30-30. Minute 30 showing here.
They had to ask the official again what the player's foul was, but he told him it's on Clayton Fish.
Board here shows 30-29. It should be 30-30 as the ball does get in for Newcomerstown. Lafferty brings it up across the timeline. Left side goes in, and there's a nice find and a nice finish for Braden Samoji as Lafferty gets another assist. Here come the Rockets. They trail by 2. Bauer, right side, Putnam. Jab step, nothing there. Will go to Haney, who resets at the top. He'll go between his legs, goes off. Putnam is wide open from 3. He was too long. Smith grabs his first rebound of the second half, if you could believe that. Goes down the court. Lafferty floats in the lane and will cash in. Widens the lead back to 4.
Well, Smith spent a lot of time sitting on the bench there in foul trouble. That's why he got the rebounds.
Now he almost got one there as he reached in on Putnam. He'll go to right. He'll drive. Hop step over Smith. Too long, and Gavin Smith grabs another rebound. He'll bring it up. Goes from his left to his right. Stops. Goes left side to Tanner Smith. He'll hand it off to Lafferty. 23 seconds showing as Newcomerstown try to get their setup for the last shot. Instead, Gavin Smith steps into a 3, went way long. Rebound goes to Fish, who has the nice body control. Ball makes its way to Lafferty, dribbles around the defense. 3-point shot was short. Gavin Smith with the rebound, but they're going to say that he pulled away the Conotton Valley player. Coach Troyer there kind of nodding his head yes as Smith was upset, but he said, you did.
Well, they missed one earlier that could have very easily been called. So I would say just continue playing and just let it go how it is.
But that is the 4th foul now for Gavin Smith.
That's a big foul right there.
Once again, Shannon, do you feel the intensity level turning up just a little bit?
So what we got going on here now? Was there a technical or are they calling intentional?
Oh, they are going to call that
a flagrant.
They're going to say because he intentionally shoved him, I guess. That's what I heard the officials say.
That's what I saw earlier that did not get called because it was very open and blatant. This is just a 2-shot foul.
Okay. I had no idea what they were trying to say there.
Yeah, no, maybe they were talking about what they missed.
Maybe.
It did happen.
Too long for Liggett on the free throw as he goes off back iron from the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. You saw him, Adam, put his hand up on the back of his head and say you can't shove him and put his hands up for 2. So regardless, it's 2 shots at the line. Liggett missed the first, cashed in on the second. 9.3 seconds showing. Newcomerstown draws up their offense. They're up by 3, looking to increase that. Conotton Valley going to try to clamp down. 3 seconds showing. Tanner Smith lobs it from the volleyball line, and nobody was home. Almost a pass to Fish. So the score stays 34-31. Stick around. High school basketball, the final quarter from Bowerston is on the way.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
The First National Bank of Denison appreciates the hard work and dedication area athletes exhibit to be the best they can be for their team. We follow that same philosophy with our customers, working hard to build personal relationships and making our services convenient. The First National Bank of Denison's community involvement is important to us, and we love supporting our local schools. The First National Bank of Denison, with offices in Denison, Dover, Jeanette Hutton, South Broadway, and Schönbrunn in New Philadelphia. We have our roots where others have their branches. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back into the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio as we got a heck of a ball game brewing. It is Newcomerstown that leads Conotton Valley 34-31. Thanks to the cheerleaders from both sides throwing out the Big Z Sports T-shirts here. Quite the fight going on for some of those T-shirts as Bauer's going to drive the lane, goes up, and he got fouled. He'll step to the line for 2. Now the question is it on Lafferty or Samoji?
And it's Samoji. And that's a good foul, even though it's his third.
Because for Lafferty, it would actually have only been his second foul. He's been the one Trojan who's kind of stayed out of foul trouble tonight. Bauer's first one is way long, but spins in, and he has a good laugh as he turns around and talks to Wright. That, we know, Shannon, that Bauer on a football field, as he leaves that one short. He doesn't have a ton of finesse. It's a lot of strength. He shows it on the boards, too, but so does Haney as he grabs the offensive rebound and puts it back in.
Yeah, nice job by Haney right there. Go up and get that rebound, put it right back up.
His first offensive board of the game. Newcomerstown has it. Samoji drives, back out. Lafferty spins it on the three-point shot, no good. Samoji rebound, off the glass and good. And that is a big shot for him on the putback. It was Bauer who hit the deck for Conotton Valley, was a little bit slower getting up there and coming back down the court. 36-34. Timeout's going to be called by Coach 80. Just a 30-second Cush Financial Group timeout, and we will return after this.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? This is Garrett Jacobs with AutoWorks Collision Center. We service cars, trucks, SUVs, and even semi-trucks and RVs. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, AutoWorks has you covered. We even offer alignments for your heavy-duty vehicles like buses, motorhomes, and semis with our state-of-the-art Hunter alignment system. Call 330-878-4223. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Let AutoWorks of Strasburg work for you.
Back into high school basketball in Z Country from Bowerston as we feature the Newcomerstown Trojans in town against the Conotton Valley Rockets. My, oh my, what a game this has been. Physical to a T, as it's right at the top for the Rockets, who will start off this offensive possession. His team trails by 2. They go into Haney. Tanner Smith with the quick hands. He'll poke it away. Now here comes Newcomerstown. Fish gonna drive. Left side goes up on Peterson. Cash it. And the foul upcoming. They're gonna say Peterson was still sliding in front of him underneath.
Yeah, it looked like Peterson, he got his feet set, but as Fish went to go to the left, he kind of turned his body with him. And as soon as he turned his body, you're no longer stationary.
You're going to get called on that almost every single time. As for Fish, that is his first make from the field. That was the third foul for Peterson. As always, a huge thank you to our presenting sponsors and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, WM Commercial Roofing, Altman Hospital, and Novellus, as Clayton Fish is good from the First Federal Community Bank free throw line, increases his team's lead to 5 now.
Big offensive possession right here for the Rockets. You close the gap. You can't let them get away now.
They've been doing a great job all night of matching pace. Can they keep doing it? Wright would have had an open three-point shot, but now we're going to have a foul that's called here. And it was Liggett who was trying to get through a screen, and he came up kind of holding his eye. They're going to say that Samoji pushed him away, though, while trying to get through that screen. So that's the 4th foul for Samoji. So Gavin Smith's going to have to come back in.
Yeah, they let Smith set a little bit to start this 4th quarter because he's in foul trouble.
But now one of your biggest bench contributors has 4 fouls. Woo! As Wright tiptoes the timeline. He'll drive in wildly, and he'll run into Fish. They're going to say Fish, though, got him with the body. He did not have his feet set. Probably the right call there, Shannon. He came out of nowhere trying to jump in front of him.
He came out of nowhere, tried to jump down there. He was kind of sideways when he jumped, but Clayton Fish picks up his 4th foul now.
Are we going to have enough players to finish this game at the end of the night?
It may be a JV game part 2 by the end of the evening.
6.5 to go. 5-point lead for the Trojans. Rockets ball. It is Liggett who has it. Will go to Bauer. Bauer dribbles to his left, barks out the offense, hands it off. Putnam drives, stops at the free throw line, kicks out Leggett. Now lots of ball movement and motion there. Bauer drives in, goes back out to Leggett, who will ball fake the pass, and he will go back out. Smith all over him on defense. He'll hand it off. Wright's going to drive, spins in the lane, Off back iron and it falls. Cam Wright got the right spin on that one.
It was funny watching Coach 80 down here when Liggett had the ball. He's telling him, get moving with it. He didn't want him to pull up for that three.
Gavin Smith tries to leave it for Fitch. He couldn't handle it, and we're going to get a jump ball call. Possession arrow will stay with the Trojans as Smith almost completely ran out of room on the baseline. It was a beautiful pass to Fitch, but he just wasn't ready for it. Lafferty gets it into Smith, but he was double-teamed. Cam Wright just rips it right away. He's going to bring it up. Stops, nearly loses it, and will go back out. Conotton Valley can tie it again. They trail 39-36. Bauer looking, drives, baseline. Underhand pass, out to Liggett. Three-point shot was too long. Cam Wright with the offensive board. He'll drive, stop, goes out. Liggett thought about a three. Instead he'll drive baseline, lost his footing, goes off to Putnam. Putnam now slings right side. Haney, three-point shot, left it short, and it's Liggett who's in the right place at the right time, and he gets the offensive putback, and it's a one-point game.
Yeah, nice job by Liggett right there to run up there and get it.
And we got a foul called on, did he say white 21, which would have been Bauer?
Bauer.
I'm not entirely sure for what. They didn't put the foul up on the board.
Maybe it was a warning. Maybe he threw the ball. I wasn't paying attention after it went through the hoop.
Could have been. 5 minutes to go here. Newcomerstown has been leading for basically this entire game. Gavin Smith with the nice drive and spin in the lane, and he'll cash in. That's just his second make from the field, giving him 6. Putnam, right block, up, too long. Tanner Smith grabs the rebound for Newcomerstown. That's his first rebound. He'll bring it up. Goes from right to left, drops it off to Lafferty. Hand, Smith, he'll get a screen from Lafferty, goes between his legs. Now goes left, tries to drive in, drops it off to Fitch. This Conotton Valley defense is all over them right now, and it looks like a timeout's going to be called by Coach Troyer. It's a full 60-second timeout, 41-38. Newcomerstown leads. We're back after this.
Live more comfortably this winter with the help of Unified Insulation Systems. Unified Insulation Systems is a full-service insulation and weatherization provider that can show you how to properly insulate your home or business. With good insulation from Unified Systems, you can prevent your gutters from freezing and get rid of your high-energy bills. Call Jeremiah Thomas today for your free quote at 330-773-7377 or visit unifiedinsulation.com. Call Unified Insulation Systems today, your most trusted name in insulation.
41-38, Newcomerstown leads Conotton Valley. It will be Trojan ball on the inbound. We'll stop down with Adam Ciereszewski here shortly on the sideline to hear what Coach 80 had to say in that timeout for the Rockets. As Newcomerstown has another turnover. Conotton Valley rips it away as it was trying to go to Newkirk, couldn't handle it. Putnam ended up grabbing it, and it's going to be Miller who gets called for the Trojans, who bodied him up.
Miller picks up his fourth foul.
Down to the sideline, brought to you by TMK Valley Propane. Adam, what did Coach 80 have to say?
Yeah, Coach was just, he wanted to set the defense, make sure he knew everybody was in the right position. Keep driving to the hoop. He mentioned that to me at halftime. They're having their success driving to the hoop. He wants them to keep doing it.
Putnam there kind of wild on the drive, lost the handle and threw it away, and nearly picked off Adam underneath down on the baseline.
Yeah, keep driving to the paint because right now the Trojans got 4 team fouls already, and they're still only halfway through the fourth quarter.
All they can really do is just be trees in that paint and just put their arms straight up. Any kind of reach or anything, they cannot afford. Newcomerstown on offense, early on in that first half, as there's a miscommunication, Gavin Haney's going to have the steal, as I think one Trojans player thought one thing, another thought another, and Caden Liggett's going to turn it over. He couldn't handle it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You do a good job down here on defense. You get in position, you make the steal, you go right back down here, you turn it back over to them. So the Trojans are doing their job down there, creating turnovers.
Newkirk brings it up quickly. Goes off. Lafferty steps into a three. He left it short. Rebound into the hands of Putnam again for Conotton Valley. Haney brings it up. He's double teamed, dribbles around Lafferty. He's going to go in the lane. Stops. Thought about pulling back out. He'll go to Bauer. Bauer might have got away with the travel. He goes back out. Haney, three-point shot.
Short.
Left it short again. Rebound goes into Gavin Smith's hands. A lot of these shots, Shannon, are being left short. I don't know if it's tired legs as Tanner Smith goes into Lafferty, and that was a nice find. He split two defenders. He grabs his second assist. Lafferty, meanwhile, makes his fifth shot from the field. Bauer, left side, scoop shot, and it's good. Looks like a timeout's going to be called here. Another full timeout. We'll keep it right here with this back and forth battle as we try to kind of break down what's been going on. Shannon, both these teams are running with pace. Both of these teams right now, there's no quit on either side. It has been unpolished. It has been sloppy at times. Both these sides have made mistakes. Both these sides have made shots. It's pretty much mapped out how we thought it might go.
Yeah, it's crazy how this game has gone from one half to another half. And I'm not real good at reading lips, but I think I just seen Coach 80 repeat himself for 100 times saying, quit shooting threes. Coach Troyer down here, he's very animated down here, so we'll have to see what Adam says that Coach Troyer is saying in this huddle.
Well, Adam keeps the mic off in the huddles just to be sure, for obvious reasons, as we'll go down to the sideline with Adam Ciereszewski. You actually stopped in both timeouts, Adam.
Yeah, Coach Troyer, he was focused on, he wants his team to relax. I mean, obviously it's a 3-point game, only a few minutes left, but he said just run the offense. You have to relax. Make sure we're not turning the ball over. You can't have turnovers this late in the game. Coach 80, it was like deja vu. Keep driving the basketball. Now, you know Coach understands the foul trouble that Newcomerstown's in. Only benefits are going to come from driving the basketball.
Thank you for that, Adam. And, only like 5 Newcomerstown players could foul out with their next foul. So,
Quick score update. Indian Valley picks up the win over Claymont, 65-54.
Bauer going to grab the steal. He's going to drive the right block, and he's going to score again. Brooks Bauer keeping the Rockets right in check with the Trojans. It's a 1-point game. Lafferty drives off the head of Putnam out of bounds. He was trying to find Newkirk, who was cutting baseline. Just didn't quite happen. You saw Putnam turn his head around and go, where in the world did that come from?
Hey, sometimes sports comes down to using your head and make all the right decisions.
Lafferty inbounds deep to Newkirk. Jump ball. Bauer puts it away again. Off the window and good. Conotton Valley has their first lead of the night. Brooks Bauer has 5 steals. 44-43. Lafferty steps into the shot, no good. Foul going to get called. Are they going to say it was on Lafferty on the shot? And I think or maybe it was on a screen. Somebody trying to push through. The foul is going to go on Wright.
It's going to go on Cam Wright. They called that foul to decompress the situation. The two guys came together pretty hard. I don't think they wanted that to escalate.
Good call on that, Adam. Good eye. Our trips to the sideline again, thanks to TMK Valley Propane. Lafferty gets it in to Smith, right back out. Lafferty thought about a 3, instead he'll drive. Now they're going to say Wright shoved him towards the sideline. Now Cam Wright's got 4 fouls.
These teams, the way this game's going, there's 2 minutes left. It's a 1-point game. We go into overtime. We got a lot of kids in foul trouble.
It'll be the JV team that was on at overtime doing it in the varsity. 1-point game from the Rocket Center. Smith drives through the defense and scores. Tanner Smith gets his first make from the field, and he does it at a perfect time.
Yeah, that was the first bucket in a big way right there for Smith.
Bauer setting up the offense. Kicks out. Liggett open from 3. He left it way left. Offensive board was hauled in by Wright, but it went into the hands of Smith. Smith, if he had his head up, would have seen Newkirk, who was wide open. Instead, they'll slow it down. Lafferty, the drive. Goes baseline to Miller, and it's too hot to handle.
And I can tell you by looking down here at Coach 80, he is not happy about that last shot selection, but they got away with one right there on the turnover by the Trojans.
Newcomerstown leading by 1. 1:40 showing in the 4th. Bauer goes left. Lafferty stays on him. Liggett now will try the right side. He'll stop. Wright gets a screen. He'll drive in. Puts the shoulder down. Left it short. Rebound hauled in by Tanner Smith. His second board. Now it's Gavin Smith. Drives the lane, and the finger roll is good as the 6'3" sophomore has his third make from the field. Bauer back out. Liggett, right side. Putnam, jab step, stops. Now they'll go inside. Haney, scoop shot in the lane is good. Tanner Smith didn't want to foul him. And now Newcomerstown gets the ball across. It's an over and back, as it was Tanner Smith and Damian Newkirk who couldn't get on the same page.
Yeah, they threw the ball across the court to Newkirk, and he got it and tried to throw it back to Tanner. Tanner was jumping, but he never got established on the other side of the court before he touched the ball.
47-46. We've only got 55 seconds showing. If I'm Conotton Valley, Shannon, I'm not in really a big rush here.
No, but you got to make sure you run an offensive play that gets you into the paint. Hopefully you can pick up a foul or something if you miss it. If not, Trojans will have control of the ball.
Putnam at the top, goes right side. Leggett goes in deep. Haney working, spins. Right block, can't get it to fall, but he's going to the foul line, and Matt Miller gets called for the foul, which for Miller, that would be ball game for him.
Yeah, that's 5 on Miller.
So now you got Gavin Haney stepping to the line. He's 1 for 2 from the First Federal Community Bank free throw line tonight. Have to see who's going to sub in here for Miller. I would imagine it's Fish, and sure enough it is.
Yeah, Coach Troyer, he's allowed a certain amount of time to bring somebody in.
In this situation, guys, the coaches do tend to take as much time as they're given because all it's going to do is ice that shooter.
What did we say at the beginning of the broadcast? Practice your free throws, kids. Looky there. Haney ready. His first one is going to be off back iron, no good. Make him 1 for 3, so the best he can do is tie this ball game up. Couple dribbles. He's set. Puts it up, and it's good. We got a tie ball game from Bowerston, and a timeout on the court brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. It is a full 60-second timeout. We're tied at 47 and return after this.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
Back to the action in the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio with Big Z Sports.
Welcome back into the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio. 47-47. My, oh my, what a ball game. 30 seconds showing here from Bowerston, as we're going to see if we're going to get some free basketball or if Newcomerstown holds for final shot. The Conotton Valley defense has been giving them fits here in this second half and has helped battle them back. Newkirk might have got away with a bit of the chicken wing there. Bauer pokes it away. Lafferty will pick it up, though. 14 seconds showing. Wright's going to get called for the foul with the body, though.
And that's Wright's 5th foul. He's going to take a seat.
And Shannon, Bauer was all over Newkirk, didn't get called. Wright took one step towards Lafferty and got nailed.
Fortunately for the for the Rockets, that's only the 4th team foul. It does not put them to the line.
14 seconds showing. Lafferty to inbound. Gets to Tanner Smith. Back to Lafferty. Not going to be looking for a 3 here, I would imagine. Under 10. Lafferty works right. Drops it off. Newkirk. 5 seconds. Trojans going to have to find a lane. Newkirk steps into it. And the shot's no good, and he got called for a travel. Newkirk lost the handle and shuffle stepped. Now the question is, how much time would be on the clock? It only shows .2. I thought the whistle came a little bit before that, and that's what Coach 80 wants to hear.
Yeah, going to be an interesting decision right here, but this official was on top of it. They're going to put like 1.5 on it.
And there you go, Shannon. Right you are, 1.5 seconds. Conotton Valley, though, is going to inbound on their own end.
I knew it was over 1 second when he blew his whistle.
Pardon me, the Newcomerstown end, I should say. So it's going to have to be a heave. Putnam gets it in. Liggett heaves it, as that's not going to fall, and that will do it for regulation. 47-47. We're headed for bonus basketball in Z Country. Stick around. We'll return to the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio. Who's going to win?
The certified public accountants at Newcomerstown Company believe in the value of relationships. Newcomerstown Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Newcomerstown Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Newcomerstown facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
WTUZ, Ciereszewski, New Philadelphia.
Back in for extra basketball from Bowerston. 47-47. We need another quarter to find out who's going to win this IVC clash. Nick, Shannon, and Adam, along with the Claxon Communications crew of Casey Claxon and John Wayne, bringing you this presentation as that three-point shot was no good from Lafferty. Tanner Smith and Jared Peterson tie up for that. And it was Smith who last touched it as it careens out of bounds.
Yeah, nice hustle right there by Smith to try to get around Peterson to get the rebound, but he just kind of knocked it out of bounds.
Putnam drives right, stops, goes out. Peterson, not much of the three-point threat. Instead, he'll go off to Bauer. Bauer's going to drive, stop, and go back out. Putnam stops at the free throw line, gives off Haney. They work it back to Bauer. Both these sides, I'd imagine, are going to be real methodical with this 4-minute extra period. Bauer drives left block, gets around Lafferty, puts it up too long. Rebound, Tanner Smith, as he tries to go around, and it's Jared Peterson who gets on the floor, and he got a timeout called, though, as they're going to say somehow Smith still had possession to call that timeout.
Yeah, he clearly did not have possession. This official turned to look at him, but the ball was already out of his hands.
And now we're going to have a conference underneath the rim. I mean, two officials were back watching the play. This one was up farther, who was watching the action going on across the timeline. So
Coach Troyer was trying to call that timeout, but by the time it was acknowledged, that ball was long gone.
And it is Conotton Valley ball.
So Coach Troyer won't get charged this timeout. Conotton Valley ball.
So Putnam's going to inbound under his own basket. 3:12 showing. And now, more issue here at the communication? Nope. They straightened it away, whatever they were talking about. Inbound, Bauer. Lafferty's on him. Bauer just backing him straight down in the paint. Lafferty just steals it away from him. And they go up. Tanner Smith traveled. The ball went up over the top, and Smith had a hold of it. He was worried about getting trapped in the corner. I think it shuffled.
Yeah, I think down here at this end, the officials seen the aggression that Bauer was using to back him up, so he wasn't going to call a foul when he went up for the shot. He just called it fair play. And like you said, Smith just made a mistake over here on the turnover.
3 minutes showing. Still 47-47. Tanner Smith tries to steal it away, but Haney has the strong hands and keeps hold of it for the Rockets. Putnam will drive right side, goes off to Bauer. And we'll go back out to Putnam. These kids, very few substitutions for Conotton Valley tonight. They are going to be tired after this one. And now we're going to get a timeout called here by Coach 80 with his player trapped down there on the low block. We will keep it right here for this Cush Financial Group timeout. Adam Ciereszewski, I've asked you this, I think, at the start of every quarter. Now how's the energy?
The energy continues to get picked up. These fans are getting more and more into this game. What an atmosphere. What an environment. This is high school basketball at its best.
Trips to the sideline brought to you by TMK Valley Propane, and our presentation, as it has been all season long, brought to you by Altman Hospital, Novelis, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and WM Commercial Roofing. Still a tie ball game, and I tell you, whether you're here or watching from home, this is about everything you could have possibly asked for this contest. Both these teams, as we already said, at 4-10. Newcomerstown's 2-4 in conference. Conotton Valley's 2-6. You might look at this showdown and say, Shannon, they're kind of near the bottom of their conference. Is this really going to matter that much to them? I'd say yes.
Listen, there's a lot of big games in this area tonight, a lot of really good rivalry games, and everybody's like, hey, why are you guys going out to Conotton Valley? This is why we came to Conotton Valley.
And another overtime final, Tuskegee Valley downs Garaway 41-39 in overtime.
Look at that. We said that could be one of the most interesting games of the night. Thank you for that, Adam. 2.5 showing. Neither team has made a bucket in this overtime period yet. But Bauer drives, right block, too strong, no good. Tanner Smith with the rebound. He'll bring it up now. They go left side, Lafferty. He'll go back out. This feels like the first possession that Newcomerstown has had in about 2 minutes. Lafferty picked up by Bauer, nearly has it poked away. Hands it off to Smith. Smith will drive, back out. Fish, he'll drive left side, lost the handle, tries to save it, steps on the baseline. Another turnover for the Trojans. 2-minute warning now in overtime.
It's a tough recipe when you're not getting shots up in overtime.
It is Bauer across the timeline. Coach 80 calling out instructions. See if he wants his team to stay slow. Bauer takes a breather, hands off, Haney. He'll go back out, now drive right, tries to spin around Smith. Stops, picks up his dribble, has to go back out to Peterson. Peterson with it, goes Putnam outside at the top of the key. He'll go back out, Haney. Haney's going to drive right down Broadway. Scoop shot, no good. Tanner Smith with another rebound. He's got 5 for the game, 3 in overtime alone. Lafferty nearly draws his back foot. He does not. Goes off to Gavin Smith, who will drive. He got fouled. Who's it going on?
It's going on Gavin Haney.
No, that's going to be
Putnam.
It is Putnam.
Putnam's third, so he's still got a couple to play with. Oh, fourth. I must have missed one. My bad.
From the First Federal Community Bank free throw line, Gavin Smith can't get the first to fall. Make him 2 for 3. So we got 1:14 showing in overtime, and we still have yet to have a point in this extra frame. Next one from Smith is good. Finally breaks our tie, and it gives Newcomerstown the 1-point advantage. 1:10 showing. 48-47. Bauer goes to Peterson, who will drive off left and just underhands it back to Bauer, who steps in the lane right around Smith and will score and give the lead back to Conotton Valley.
I don't know how Bauer he must have had the right English on that ball to get it to roll up to the rim and then around and in.
49-48, Newkirk, drive, handoff, Gavin Smith, and it's good. The assist for Newkirk. And Newcomerstown leads again. Another timeout on the court. Let's step aside and take our breath. This timeout brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. We're back in 60 seconds.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
It is 50-49 in overtime. Newcomerstown leads Conotton Valley. Thanks to all of our sponsors for bringing us this presentation of high school basketball all season long. And you're getting free basketball in Z Country. Haney has it. He'll stop on the right block. Tries to go back out, goes to Peterson, almost over his head, but he'll grab a hold of it. And now a timeout called by Coach 80. Kind of wisely so. Rockets looked out of sorts after that timeout.
Yeah, they got the ball inside right there, but Gavin Smith did a nice job of, getting straight up and down right there. They tried to throw it back out, almost threw it away. So Coach 80 is going to stop it right now and be like, listen, guys, we don't got too many more chances of this. Let's see what we can do here.
Yeah, that tells me that they had a play designed. If it didn't open up for an easy basket, he wanted them to continue to work it around. He didn't care how much time went off the clock.
Oh, I'll tell you one thing I noticed. The last couple trips, pretty much this whole overtime is Gavin Smith has been guarding Zach Putnam. And I'm thinking that you might want to pull Putnam away from the paint if Gavin Smith's going to come out with him. You don't want him in there if somebody's going to drive.
Good point.
So we'll see what both these teams do draw up. I don't know what else you could have asked for a high school basketball game on a Friday night. As we said before, there's been moments this game has been unrefined. There's been mistakes all over the place. There's been a little bit more than a little bit of pushing and shoving. And yet we sit here 50-49. Both these sides have not given up at all. They have not backed down an inch. And I'm just telling you, I don't know how they are staying on the court like this. They have been running baseline to baseline all night. 17 seconds showing. Coach 80 wants them to go now. Liggett goes right side to Haney. 10 seconds. Bauer has it. They're going to have to hold for a last shot now. Bauer tries to go up. It's plucked away by Tanner Smith. And a timeout is called by Coach Troyer and Newcomerstown. Looks like they might be able to hang on as Tanner Smith just secured his 4th steal.
Guys, I'll tell you, some may have wanted a foul on that. I'm a fan of letting the officials are letting the players finish this game. They were not going to call a body contact foul to put somebody at the line to win the game.
And it's one of those ones where they used their better judgment right there. It wasn't a blatant foul. If there was a foul there, it wasn't enough to call because of the way they've been playing this whole overtime.
Here's another Cush Financial Group timeout. And to your point, too, Adam, I mean, we've seen some of the contact that's been going on. This has been that kind of game all night. To blow the whistle there would be it'd be rough, especially considering now with both teams with 5 fouls, it's putting him at the line immediately.
Yeah, and obviously officials are calling the game to call the game, but they are aware of the foul situation just because both teams have been going to the foul line for several minutes of gameplay now, so they know the next whistle is going to put somebody at the line. I know that's a lot for somebody to think about, but these guys. They train for this stuff. They understand what they're doing, when they should, when to call a foul.
So it will be 4.5 seconds showing here. It is a 1-point lead for Newcomerstown. Conotton Valley will be fouling on the inbound. Gavin Smith there is fouled from behind by Haney, and he will step to the First Federal Community Bank free throw line. He's 3 for 4 so far on the night from there.
I mean, smart play. You hurry up and get the foul. You still leave 3.3 on the clock. If he makes both of these, you still get a shot at the three-pointer to tie the game. But if he misses one, the second one, you better get the rebound.
Worth noting, the Rockets have no timeouts left, so they're going to have to go. Regardless, miss or make, they got to go.
And the bright side for Conotton Valley is Smith's not in a situation where he can make the first, miss the second on purpose, So Smith readies, puts up his first one, and it is good. 2-point ball game, 3.3 showing. For Newcomerstown, it looks like Lafferty and Newkirk will stay deep. Next one is good as well. Conotton Valley needs a miracle. Putnam to inbound. And he'll throw it in, and it's a 5-second call as nobody could break open for Conotton Valley, and the Trojans are going to gut out a 52-49 win in overtime from Bowerston.
And the thing is, he had guys coming towards him that weren't really tried hard to get open. I think they were just trying to get it in the right hand.
Down the court, Newcomerstown goes. Newkirk has it, spins around the defense, and we'll see the final whistle sound. 52-49, Newcomerstown had to survive an onslaught from Conotton Valley starting off the second half. And for the Rockets, they battled back, and they did it in valiant fashion. Just came up short tonight. As that will do it for our game tonight, as we're going to move things into our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show and try to grab our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, tallying up his final number. Shannon, what a night of basketball, as it was not pretty at times. I'll go with that. However, it lived up to everything we hoped it would be.
Yeah, and to a repeat performance of the first game that you and Adam got to see. Second one goes into overtime, and both of these teams really grinded one out right here and had an outstanding game. Like I said, at times it got sloppy, it got physical, but at the end of the day, it was still a great basketball game to watch.
Certainly was, and I thank you for your time today on this broadcast. We'll go back down to Adam. He has head coach Zeb Troyer for Newcomerstown.
Well, Coach, you think that was worth the price of admission?
Oh, man, we didn't make it easy tonight, but we dug deep. The kids played hard. I'm so proud. They never gave up. We lost the lead there once, came down, got it back again, and we just next play mentality, and we just kept going and grinding and came out with a very good victory tonight.
This is one of those wins that you can look back at all the hard work they put in the offseason. This is an off-season win. I mean, is that, as a coach, is that a feeling you have? This is an off-season win to work this hard and grind one out?
Yeah, I mean, we just keep grinding and grinding every day. I mean, nobody sees the hard work the kids put in every day. We haven't played since January 9th. So we knew the first quarter going to be rough, but, I mean, hey, you just got to keep going. And we did enough to get the victory tonight, and I can't say enough good things about my team.
Well, congratulations, Coach. I'm going to hold one of your players here just for a second and talk to him for a minute. Congratulations on the win. Gavin, I think you had about 37 rebounds. I think you had maybe
I'll give you a hint, Adam. It was 13 points, 14 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal.
Double-double, 13 and 14. Great game. Definitely down the stretch, hitting the clutch free throws at the end. Just talk about what this means to you.
Well, it means a lot. Like Coach said, we were off for almost 3 weeks, so it was tough when we started. And I had a tough first half, but then I got turned up second half. We made good passes, good decisions.
And what about as for the team, talk about what that means to grind out a win. It was a hostile environment in here. It was a great place to play. Talk about what that means for all of them.
Oh, it's a great environment to play in,
All right. Well, hey, congratulations. We got some ice cold chocolate milk for you
to
recharge. That's down there in the locker room, so go enjoy that. I'm going to grab a quick picture, and you'll be on your way.
All right.
Thank you for that, Adam, and a big congratulations to tonight's McInturf Realty Player of the Game, the 6'3" sophomore in Gavin Smith, 13 points, 14 boards, 2 assists, and a steal as well. And now Shannon gets to go enjoy that ice-cold chocolate milk, all thanks to the Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers and Buellers.
Yeah, I love the chocolate milk, and I always tell the kids, drink all you want. But if you happen to leave an extra bottle, make sure you get it to me before you give it to somebody else, because it is fantastic what the Dairy Farmers and Buellers do.
Certainly is. 52-49 is your final score tonight. Newcomerstown improves to 5-10 this year and also improve to 3-4 in conference play. As for Conotton Valley, they will fall to 4-11 overall, 2-7 in the IVC. Your McInturf Realty Player of the Game, the sophomore Gavin Smith, 13 points, 14 boards. Huge night for him. In the loss, do want to make note of this, Shannon. Big night for Brooks Bauer, who really was fighting all night trying to keep his team in it. 17 points, 5 steals, 2 rebounds, and an assist. Also, Zach Putnam had a nice night with 11 points. Ultimately, not quite enough for Conotton Valley, but still valiant fight out of the Rockets.
And what a job that the Trojans did there in the fourth quarter and in overtime. At one time, they had 6 players with 4 fouls. They Matthew Miller ended up fouling out. but still they had 5 players on the court with 4 fouls.
Yeah, they did. And it was amazing how they were able to get through that. As Adams found the cookie.
I'm not here to talk. I want a cookie.
Adams getting a cookie, apparently. Again, a big thank you to Conotton Valley for their hospitality, as always. 52-49, Newcomerstown tops Conotton Valley, as that will wrap up today's presentation of high school basketball and your Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. Huge thank you to all of our sponsors. A thank you back in the PAC Drilling Studios back there with Mary Alice making us sound a lot better, and a thank you to the Claxon Communications crew of Casey Claxon and John Wayne. For Adam Ciereszewski and Shannon Thomas, I am Nick McWilliams. Have a wonderful night and a wonderful weekend, Sea Country.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of high school sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.